Nerazzurri fans from all over the world, welcome to the Interglobe for pre-match of Inter-Fiorentina, which will take place tonight at 6:30 in San Siro Stadium, Milan, Italy. It will be a tough game because we have 3 points to gain in order to get up to Milan's position before the derby. And, facing the derby with the same number of points of Milan, psychologically means quite a lot, because if you start facing this match already behind somehow, then in your brain you need to win, while for Milan, on the other hand, a tie would even do. So, I would like to start the game with Milan on an even mental situation. So let's try to do that. And in order to do that, I hope we'll be playing a game that reminds us of the Purple Haze. Purple because Fiorentina, Purple Haze because it's a Jimi Hendrix song that talks about a type of cannabis, and because I remember that the last time I talked about something related to drugs was in the semi-final of the Champions League, in the game in which we destroyed Milan. So the first leg, we destroyed them even in the second, but in the first leg, like in the first 15 minutes, we scored 2 goals and everything was going in the right direction. Everything was heavenly. It almost seemed like I had a peyote watching that game. I hope that tonight it will seem like I smoked Purple Haze, because everything will be smooth, nice and easy, and Inter will win. I say that it's not going to be an easy game because Fiorentina plays very, very well, and because Italiano is a very good coach. On the other hand, I say that when we face teams that play well and let the opponents play, we give our best, because we suffer a lot when teams close themselves and don't leave spaces. But when they play openly, that's kind of an ideal situation for us. Let's see. Fiorentina plays with a 4-2-3-1, which historically is a module that puts us a bit in trouble when it comes to building up the plays. And I don't know if today we're going to be able to have our starting lineup with Barella, Mkhitaryan and Chala as usual, or if Mkhitaryan will have to stop because he's having some little problems. I don't know about that. Anyway, if he doesn't play, we have Fratesi. This year, the beauty of the team we have is that we have 23 actually, with Klassen, fantastic players in every role. So if Mkhitaryan is not going to play, no worries. We have Fratesi, we have Klassen himself, so let's see what will happen. But it will be very important to build up the plays from defense with the help of some midfielders. That's why I mentioned Mkhitaryan. So if he's not going to play, then Chala will be the main focus for us, of course. But one between Barella and Fratesi needs to come back and help us, because with the 3 players behind the forward that they have, is going to be tough and asphyxiating for us. Also, they have Bonaventura in midfield, and I always mention him because somehow he always plays good games against us, maybe because he used to be a Milan player, but he's very good, so we have to be careful. One piece of information that's staggering: Inter has not won 3 first game of Serie A without suffering any goal since 1966. Can you imagine that? 1966, the year in which, if I'm not wrong, England won the World Cup, stealing it in the final because there was a no-goal. Anyway, sorry about the digression. Looking at our starting lineup, we're going to have Sommer, of course, in the goal. In our defense, Pavar is still just arrived, so probably just has a couple of trainings in his legs, so he's not ready to start. And we're going to start with Darmian, De Vrij and Bastoni, who all give us a great warranty of a fantastic defense, so no worries about this. Midfield, we're going to have probably Barella, Çalhanoğlu and Mkhitaryan or Fratesi. This is the only doubt, I think, that Inzaghi has. On the flanks, Di Marco and Dumfries, and Thuram and Lautaro forward. I'm really hopeful for tonight, so I really hope we will put on the pitch the same squid mentality attitude we had so far, but also the same ability to sometimes during the game downshift and control, rather than attacking like furious horses all the time, because that's also counterproductive in the long term. So I'm really curious to see the strategic approach to the game, and I'm sure that Simone Inzaghi will motivate the team properly and will choose the right players. So that's it for today's video. Let's hope we will win tonight. Please, if you enjoyed the video, leave a comment, subscribe, and punch the like button. Please punch it, punch it, punch it. And as always, Forza Magica Inter. Ciao.